Do you know why we ask questions? Well, you might say that it's because we are curious, but one of the things that makes us ask questions is the theory of mind. What I want to talk about today is the importance of the theory of mind. We all know that we are an advanced race against animals, but what are the most important things that makes us such an advanced race? Well, one of them is the theory of mind. So, the theory of mind is the understanding that people have separated minds. This means that you know that my knowledge or information is different from your knowledge or information. For example, imagine the apes. Apes are very similar to us. Their DNA is only 2% different from ours. They walk like us, they show emotions like us, they are intelligent, and they can communicate with us with sign language. Apes have learned almost all of our language by sign language. But the interesting part is that no ape has ever asked a question, ever. So, a question is defined as a request for information, but that doesn't mean that apes aren't curious, because they are. This means that they have a lack of theory of mind. It means that they don't know that our knowledge or information is different from their knowledge or information. So, there is a part of our brains called the right temporal parietal junction, the RTPJ, and Rebecca Sachs has made some studies about this region that is located in our right ear. And the RTPJ function is to try to guess what other people is thinking. So the RTPJ is in charge to develop the tongue because we are inborn with it. That's why not everyone has the same thoughts or opinions about something. So Rebecca has applied this test to different age people to understand how this works. One of them shows how kids from 4 to 5 years old develop their tongue. This is a psychological test created by Wyman and Kerner, used in the developmental psychology to measure cognitive ability. This test is called the Sally-Ann test. The Sally-Ann test, when applied to children, proves the ability of children to acknowledge the mental state of others. And if children are under 4 years old, it proves that they have a lack of tongue. Let me explain to you the Sally-Ann test. The Sally-Ann test is a story about Sally and Ann. Sally has a box and Ann has a basket. And Sally has a marble. And Sally puts the marble inside the box and then leaves the room. While Sally is out, Ann puts the marble inside the basket. And then Sally comes back. And then you ask the children, where would Sally look for her marble? Well, the obvious question is that Sally would look where she left it, in the box. But children under 4 years old, they would say that she will look on the basket, because they don't know that the thoughts of Anne are different from Sally. This demonstrates that kids under 4 years old aren't aware that people have different minds or different knowledge. There's also a test like this for adults. It's the story of Grace and Sarah. Grace and Sarah work at a chemical factory, and they go out for a coffee break. And Grace asks Sarah to put sugar on her coffee. Now, Sarah goes to the table and she finds a white powder, which is sugar, but it is labeled deadly poison. Now, even though she thinks it's poison, she puts the powder on Grace's coffee. Now, how guilty do you think Sarah is if she thought she was killing Grace, but Grace didn't die? Now, what would happen if the powder was poison and the label would say sugar? Well, all the answers will be different because everybody would think different about Sarah's intention. So in conclusion, now you know why apes don't ask questions. And it is simple. They don't develop their RTPJ region in their brains. So their brains are never trying to guess what other people is thinking. So they don't understand the theory of mind. Thank you.